Hey, good evening, everybody. Sammy Thunder here. So as you probably saw from my last video, I did the SGC submission and I got the cards back and had a really good experience. So I've decided to do my second run of some more cards. For more vintage cards I wanted to send in. All of the cards I picked tonight are for preserving. I wanted to preserve them. Uh, Keep them safe and keep them in good shape. So I want to, and also just out of curiosity of the grade, I just want to see what they would grade at and you know have them. So I picked out seven. I'll show you the alternatives, some of the other ones that I was thinking about sending in, and love to get your feedback on it. But I can always send them in later, so it's not that big of a deal. Before we get started, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy vintage baseball and basketball cards, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell and throw a like if you can, just to support the channel, support the video, get more eyes on it, and definitely be able to move forward that way. So without further ado, let's take a look at some of these cards. I'm going to give you my projections on where they would likely grade if based on some research that I did. And let me know if you agree or disagree. So we'll get started. We'll first start with the Topps 1981-82 Larry Bird. This one was actually the card that got me back into the hobby. I found this in a kind of like a bin, like a little cardboard box bin sort of thing at some bookstore. Got this for 25 cents along with a bunch of other cards from that set, like a Magic and a Cream. So this card is very special to me. And I definitely want to. Larry Bird is my favorite player, so I definitely want to get this card in a slab as soon as possible. I've been kind of sitting on this for a while, but overall, this card has really good eye appeal from as far as centering goes. Left to right, top to bottom is very good. Corners are very nice. Everything is preserved or is in great condition here. Um, Sorry, I had to take a little piece of cardboard off the outside of the card saver, but yeah, everything as far as I can tell with this card, centering is great. The back is in a nice shape too. Um, just everything about this card has good appeal, and I'm hoping my projections. So my prediction on this card, based on research, my hope is I can get a 7 on this. I think that's hopefully where it might score. I think the low I would expect is like a 5.5 or a 6 based on what I've seen on eBay. A lot of the bird cards that were scored 5s or have centering issues. So I think this is likely going to get a 7. So 7 is my prediction. Um, the surprise would be an 8 or higher, obviously. So definitely gonna see where this lands, but I'm hoping a 7 or higher. The next on the list, actually, I might as well put this in. Put this off to the side for now. See if I can prevent the glare from happening. Anyway, next on the list we have is the Topps 1969 Bob Clemente or Roberto Clemente to many, and like the 1968 Willie Mays that I submitted for SGC. I got that at a flea market. I also got this same card at a flea market. Paid probably about $25 for this if I remember right. It was a while ago, but um, yeah, this Bob Clemente card is in amazing condition. Left to right is very nice. Top to bottom is slightly off, but really, I mean, I'm pulling hairs on that one. This card is in great shape. Uh, and the back is also, you can see how sharp the corners are. That's a huge deal. Centering is very nice. Edge wear is very nice. There's really no complaints about this. Based on other cards that I researched that went to SGC, this one I would project would maybe get a 7. Again, like the bird, I'm hoping higher for an 8. That'd be amazing. So I'm thinking a 7 bottom. If I were to project a bottom, I would say 6. So anywhere between 6 and 8 is my prediction. Um, Ideally, I'd love to get a 7 on this. So when we'll see what happens when we send it in. So next on the list, number 3, we have the Topps 1959 Mickey Mantle card, a classic. This one I picked up off of a Facebook seller from one of the groups. I think I paid probably, I don't know, 250 for it if I remember. Um, so it has good appeal. I mean, centering wise, it has good appeal. Left to right, top to bottom is a little off, and obviously the corners are a problem. This top corner is actually still pretty good, but the this like all the other corners are pretty softened. Tiny little wrinkle on this corner here, but otherwise it's a nice card. The back is in nice shape. You can sort of see more of the wrinkle here. Um, but as far as paper loss goes, it's very nice. Based on research that I've done, that I've seen from SGC, these cards, Mickey Mantle, this could either, I would say, go for a 2. I would love to get a 3 on this, but I'm projecting anywhere between a 2 and a 3. I the bottom obviously would be a 1. I think this is going to be better than a 1 from some of the ones that I did see on eBay. So I would love to get a 2. Ideally, I'd love to get a 3. So I'd say between 1 and 3 on this card. 2 is my prediction. So next on the plate, we have the Topps 1969 second year Nolan Ryan. Purchased this card off of an eBay auction that I won. This one has really nice corners to it. There's a little touch up on this bottom one, but centering wise, very nice. Based on some of the research that I've seen on this card, I mean, edge wear is a little, you can see some issues on the edges up here, very minor. But when it comes to grading, I mean, they look at this stuff. So um, I'm predicting that this card would probably, ideally, I'd love to get a 6. Um, 7 would be my tops, based on realistic projections. Bottom, I would say a 5 is, but I'm thinking probably a 5, like a 5.5 or a 6 is where I'm thinking this Ryan's going to grade. So that's my prediction. I think the card has great eye appeal, so we'll see what happens. So next on the plate here, we have the Topps 1965 Willie Mays. As you all know, I love submitting or collecting Willie Mays cards. And so this one I got early on. I think I got this one actually from Dean's Cards. Can't remember how much I paid for it, but it definitely was a premium price, knowing Dean's Cards does sell at a premium. Um, this card has some print marks to it along the top here, and it kind of goes down to the bottom, so that will hurt the value. Condition wise, its corners are phenomenal. Left and right is a little off. Top to bottom's pretty nice. So centering wise, condition, everything, everything considered here. Um, I would probably say, I'm just trying to wiping off some of the stuff that was on my mat here. I would probably say that I would hope for like a 6 on this. Potentially this could get like a 5 as well. So ideally, I'd love to get a 6. Tops would be a 7. Low, I would think it would be a 5. Given the print effects, it might bring it down to a 5. So that's what I'm thinking, either a 5 or a 6. But given the condition, I hope they grade higher. So we'll see. Two more left. We have the Topps 1959 Bob Gibson. This one I bought off of an eBay vendor. And obviously the condition is pretty low grade card. I expect this to be low grade. The corners are touched up on all 4 sides. Centering is, obviously left to right is off, top to bottom is off. So this card is going to grade low. But again, this is all for preservation purposes. So I have no problem with this grading low, just to make sure that it's preserved for good. And so I expect this probably to grade. Ideally, I'd love to get this as a 2. There's not really any stains on the card from what I can tell, so I think that might help, given the age of the card. So I mean, it might grade a 1. Hopefully it grades a 2. So I'm gonna stick with the 2 as my expected. And if it grades higher, that's awesome. And finally, submitting probably the newest card of the bunch is the No Stranger to Anybody Topps 1979 Ozzy Smith rookie card. Everybody knows that these cards are notoriously off center, and so this is the best version of the card that I have. It has good centering as far as left to right. Top to bottom obviously is a little tough. The bottom is very much cut off here, but I think when I started looking at cards online, Ozzy Smith rookie cards of this caliber, they were graded anywhere between like 4 and 6. I'd love to get a 6 on it. I think I'm expecting a 5, but hopefully with the centering, they grade a little higher on it. Corners are very, very nice, so hopefully that plays into a higher grade as well. So we will see how this goes. I'm hoping, I mean, ideally, I'd love to get a 6. I'm expecting a 5, but I will also see a 4 as the low. So hopefully that pans out. So these are the 7 cards I will be submitting. Now the ones that were on the, that were definitely also up to be submitted, I'll show them to you. You can tell me if you think these should be submitted, just, or maybe, next time. This one is the Topps 1972, or 1970. The JoJo White rookie card. I picked this out of the sportscards.com pack break, or box break for that matter. And this card is in great shape. Centering all around is very nice. I was thinking about sending this one in. I definitely still might do it. And so this one will probably be sent in next round. Obviously, this is a newer one that I picked up. The Julius Erving 1977 card. Great, just a great card all around. Good, nice condition. Corners are a little touched up on the top, but it's really, to find this card, I got this for $50. To find it in this shape was really nice. I was very tempted to send this one in. Willie Mays All-Star card, Topps 1959. Can't remember how much I paid for this, but you could see from the condition of the card, it's in incredible shape. And top to bottom is a little off, but left to right looks phenomenal. And the corners of this card look great. So definitely a next rounder potential. Got this is going to be a low grade card, the Sam Jones, but I wanted to just be able to grade working on the 61 Fleer, so I did want to get this one graded along with the other ones that I have, so definitely next time around I will submit this. This is the 65 Jim Hunter rookie card. Good corners, good centering. I think I paid about 75 when I bought this over a year ago. And it has a small stain, so that would affect the value and affect the grade, as well as the back. You could see here the bottom of the card near where the ERA is listed. It's obviously very, very off. So the back is off, but the front looks great. So, and then finally, the 1969 Will Chamberlain. This one does have condition issues. The bottom is touched up. I'd expect this to grade low. It also has a small little print mark here. So, but again, for preservation purposes, I was thinking about sending this one in, but this might come up the next time I do some submissions. So let me know what you think. Again, I appreciate you watching. Hopefully my predictions are right. I was pretty solid on the last 4 I sent, so hopefully I can kind of get in the range of these. So I'll definitely send these in tonight, get these prepared. And but again, thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.